After our interview, we're always excited to know our results. We just can't wait. What happened to my results? And a lot of people ask this question to themselves, should I be following up after I finish my interviewing process? The answer would be yes. You have to follow up after your interview, because following up after an interview is a very critical process. This is just to keep in the interviewer's mind, yes, I would really be interested about the opportunity and I'm very much interested about that job. So I will teach you tips and tricks how to follow up after an interview. The first thing, keep in mind, do not pester them. When they've given you a time limit, wait till the time limit is over and just put in a word, yes, I would be interested regarding your job opening and I'm curious to know my results. Please do not pester them. That's the first point that you have to keep in mind. The second is communicate in a time and professional manner. Say, let's take an example. The interviewer says, after your interview, before you leave the room, it would take 1 week for us to decide what happened to your results. Say 1 week got over and you still haven't heard back from the interviewer. So yes, you can follow up, but there are ways that you have to follow up. Wait for another day or two. Say 1 week got over, you can wait for another 2 days. And then there are different ways that you can follow up. A lot of people ask this question, should I be doing it through an email? Should I be doing it through a phone call? Or should I be doing it through a message? There are ways that you can do it. Always follow a 3-strike policy. In a previous video we saw, after your interview, we always write a thank you email. Now, I haven't heard back from the interviewer after the time limit which he is given. Do not panic or do not pester them. Just write a follow-up email. That is my second strike. My third strike would be, I wait for another day or two after my second strike. My third strike would be either a phone call or a text message. However, we suggest you email is the most safest way of following up. Now let's take an example of face-to-face interview. I'm done with my interview. Before I walk out of the room, most of the interviewer would ask a question. Do you have any questions for me? Utilize this. Ask questions like, what's the person's name? And possibly if you get to know his designation, might be he is a manager or might be he is an HR. You can just get to know the basic information from which department he's from. And the second thing is make note of his personal email address or his official email address, whichever the interviewer is comfortable giving it to you. Or take the phone number, either his personal number if he's willing to give it to you, or it can be even his official desk number with his extension. Just take those informations and also get to know the time frame. When you know all these things and still you haven't heard back from your interviewer, do not pester them. As I told you, you can wait and follow 3-strike policy. The first is an email, the second would be a follow-up email, and the third would be a simple text or a phone call. And also I want to tell you guys this, there are companies which take more than 3 months to 4 months just to hire a candidate. So do not lose hopes. All the best.